Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from RPL 207 will present our project-based learning named Silau Document Administrations. Next slide. Before we continue, I would like to introduce my team. First is Wasin Sleman Siregar as UI designer, Muhammad Joharil Mustafa as front-end developer, and Isnani Prastia as business analyst. Vito Desta Fabiansyah as software tester, Zaratul Khair as backend developer, and Winda Triwulandari as business analyst. Next slide. For a short description, our application we built is intended to help Silau managing document and reports regarding the projects. This application will facilitate Silau in managing, viewing, and writing a document. The next slide will be presented by Fanny.
Okay, I will continue with the functional requirements. Here we have 24 functional. First, users such as Silau Corporation Unit and Department can log into the administration system. After that, user can view the statistic and profit of the corporation amount. On the project page, the Corporation Unit can edit projects, while Silau and Department can add, edit, and delete projects. However, projects edited by departments will go to the waiting list page, which will be verified or deleted by Silau. In document management, Silau can add, edit, and delete data such as quotations, invoices, receipts, purchase order documents, and cooperation agreement documents. In addition, the Corporation Unit can also manage cooperation agreement documents. Next will be continued by Winda.
Okay, from F013 to F020, the system must support add, edit, and delete core data, such as SK document, user account, lecture, department, CX data, lab, and signature. These features are essential for efficient and independent data management. F021 enable document printing, quotation, invoice, and receipt. F022 give a user full access to system data. F023 allow department to view project, view text, and F024 ensure a safe logout for all users. And the next slide, Muhammad Joharil Mustafa.
Then, continuing with non-functional requirements, we have first availability. We need the system to be always accessible to users, as they are as if the system goes down when the user upload a document, it will be really bad. For ergonomy, the interface should not be confusing for users. For performance, as we are handling a lot of data, the system should not overload the user's device. And for security, as we are dealing with a lot of sensitive data, the system should not be sensitive to cyber attacks such as SQL ingestion, RC, and XSS. And then for language, as most of our user base is Indonesian, we need to support and consistently use the Indonesian language.
Next slide. Okay, I will explain about our ERD. In the ERD that we design, there are 18 entities and several main entities such as user that store information related to who has access to our application. This user entity also has a relationship to the lecture and department entity that are user in this application. Also has a relationship to the role entity, where the entity aims to determine the role of the user, and the role also has relationship to menu access to determine what access right the role has. Then there is also a project entity that store data from the project. This project entity has a relationship to the PKS, model collaboration, partner, lab, SK, quotation, PO, invoice, and receipt entities. Then there is a signature entities that store the signature used for quotation, PO, invoice, and receipt document. And finally, there is an academic entity that store information on what actors are involved. The academic entity also has a relationship to the project, lecture, department, and COX. Next will be explained by Ziyadatul.
Our database structure consists of 19 interconnected tables using foreign key relationship. The data types are carefully chosen based on their purpose. For instance, integer is used for primary key and foreign key, or char for textual data such as name and description, and timestamps or that for automatic time recording. Boolean-like fields such as read, update, and delete in the grade access table use tiny integer for efficiency. The docent table use big integer for storing lectures nick. In the project table, the status column is defined as an enum, limiting values to options like berlangsung, selesai, and batal. The project table is also linked to several document-related tables such as quotation, PO, invoice, and receipt, allowing it to manage financial document records directly. Additionally, the academic table includes a text file to store information about students involved in the project execution. Finish.
Alright, in this slide, the document of activities, we have several photo of documentations while developing the app. Next slide, please. Alright, that's all for our presentation today. We apologize if there are any wrong words or actions during the presentation. For this, we end this presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.